These are the best 2-vane repeater style bolts that I could find on Amazon, and they cost less than 50 cents a piece. And this is the magazine I designed for them. It's bottom mounted, holds up to 10 rounds, and is made entirely of 3D printed parts. It also comes with a fancy new mechanism I invented called thread gate. Check this out. As you can see, there's just enough space in between the threads that one bolt can fit in between. So what that means is only one bolt can travel up or down at any given time. And what that does is it solves a problem that a lot of repeating crossbows have, where the magazine stack is always spring-loaded into the firing chamber. This instead extracts one bolt from the top of the stack and floats it up to the firing chamber, leaving it unmolested by the rest of the stack. So nothing gets in or out without interacting with thread gate first. So in order to load this magazine, we have to send the bolts through the thread gate. So in order to make our lives easier, we're going to push this riser all the way down until it clicks. Now it's disengaged. Now we can start loading the bolts manually one at a time. As you can see, the screws keep everything square so it falls in nice and evenly. So let's say I'm done loading now. On the bottom is a switch to re-engage the riser. So now it's engaged, and now thread gate should be active. So basically it has to push the stack down a bit until it pops back up into place, and then when you push forward, it loads. There's also a magazine clip for faster reloading. But before we start filling this, we need to disengage the riser, and we need to make a floor. That way when we go and we fill the magazine clip, the bolts won't fall into the magazine. Now I noticed a couple of misfires towards the end back there, which is likely a result of insufficient spring tension. Luckily, this magazine doesn't use regular compression springs. Instead, it has a torsion drive system, which is another invention of mine, and the cool thing about that is it's adjustable. So in order to access that, some disassembly is required, and that's where this tool comes in handy. Alright, so this is torsion drive. A good magazine spring has constant force. So there's a few ways to bring down our spring rate. We could make the strand longer by increasing the pitch of the spring. We could increase the diameter of the revelations. We also have Another trick that we're using right now, because this axle is, or because this torsion coil is tied into this axle, which has a smaller diameter than this gear wheel, that output is, say, 2 or 3 times. So we can see that we have gear racks running down one of the inside walls on just one side of the magazine. The other side is blank. And this is how the torsion riser drives up and down the inside. It's also what keeps it perfectly square. And so this thing is constrained to stay perfectly square. Doesn't matter where I push down here, it goes down a square. Push down over here, it goes down the square. It's the only thing it likes to do. And so the way that you adjust the pre-tension of the riser is you can see how it turns the wheel when it goes in. Simply adds some extra turns and then hold it in place when you put it in. Now it has more pre-tension. It's a programmable magazine spring.